Evangelium. Evangelium is a daily devotional brought to you by the Declaration Missionaries. Broadcasts from the Guadalupe Studios, Colbison, Yaoundé, Cameroon. Produced by Publicaciones Claritiane.
Wednesday, 11th of January 2023. Today we remember Saint Theodosius the Cenobiarch. First reading. A reading from the letter to the Hebrews, chapter 2, verses 14 to 18. Since all the children share the same blood and flesh, Christ too shared equally in it, so that by his death he could take away all the power of the devil, who had power over death, and set free all those who had been held in slavery all their lives by the fear of death. For it was not the angels that he took to himself. He took to himself descent from Abraham. It was essential that he should in this way become completely like his brothers, so that he could be a compassionate and trustworthy high priest of God's religion, able to atone for human sins. That is, because he has himself been through temptation, he is able to help others who are tempted. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Psalm 104. The Lord remembers his covenant forever. Give thanks to the Lord, tell his name, make known his deeds among the peoples. O sing to him, sing his praise, tell all his wonderful works. The Lord remembers his covenant forever. Be proud of his holy name. Let the hearts that seek the Lord rejoice. Consider the Lord and his strength. Constantly seek his face. The Lord remembers his covenant forever. O children of Abraham, his servant, O sons of the Jacob he chose, he the Lord is our God. His judgments prevail in all the earth. The Lord remembers his covenant forever. He remembers his covenant forever, his promise for 1,000 generations, the covenant he made with Abraham, the oath he swore to Isaac. The Lord remembers his covenant forever. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark, chapter 1, verses 29 to 39. On leaving the synagogue, Jesus went with James and John straight to the house of Simon and Andrew. Now Simon's mother-in-law had gone to bed with fever, and they told him about her straight away. He went to her, took her by the hand and helped her up, and the fever left her, and she began to wait on them. That evening, after sunset, they brought to him all who were sick and those who were possessed by devils. The whole town came crowding round the door, and he cured many who were suffering from diseases of one kind or another. He also cast out many devils, but he would not allow them to speak because they knew who he was. In the morning, long before dawn, he got up and left the house and went off to a lonely place and prayed there. Simon and his companions set out in search of him, and when they found him, they said, "Everybody is looking for you." He answered, "Let us go elsewhere to the neighboring country towns, so that I can preach there too, because that is why I came." And he went all through Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and casting out devils. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. The healing of Peter's mother-in-law is a sign of the compassion of Jesus' heart towards humanity. The many healings Jesus performed on the evening of his visit to the house of Simon and Andrew tell us that Jesus wants us alive. As a community of believers, are we available to bring comfort to our sick brothers and sisters? What is the impact of our presence amongst our brothers and sisters, friends and collaborators? Amidst the many social sorrows and various pandemics, the presence of Christ brings and gives us comfort, so that we in turn can proclaim the gospel with our lives.
This has been Evangelium from the Guadalupe Studios, Colbison, Yaoundé, Cameroon. For more information, prayers and counseling, contact 00237 6944 38209. Proclaim the good news and remain blessed.